we are going to be combining our learning both from last week and this week, and today we're going to be looking at investigating both the area and perimeter of shapes. So just to recap how we work out the area of something, because obviously this week we've been solely looking at perimeter. All of these rectangles, A, B and C, have an area of 12 centimetres squared. So we know we can work out the area by multiplying the length by the width. So 3 multiplied by 4, we know is 12 centimetres, and squared shows that it's the area of something. We've got 2 multiplied by 6 again is 12 centimetres squared. And finally, 1 multiplied by 12 is 12 centimetres squared. So all of these rectangles have an area of 12 centimetres squared, and if we counted up the squares, they would all equal 12. However, do they have the same perimeters? For each rectangle, add the 2 sides and double, and then check your answer. So let's work that out. So for A, we need to add this side by this side. So 3 add 4 is 7. So what would our perimeter be? Perimeter, P equals 7 multiplied by 2 is 14. So this has a perimeter of 14 centimetres, the path outside. B, so P equals, we need to do 2 add 6, which is 8, multiplied by 2. So we've got the entire path. 8 multiplied by 2 is 16 centimetres. And finally, 1 add 12 is 13. Multiplied by 2 is 26. So although these rectangles all have the same area, you can see the perimeter varies quite a bit, from 14 centimetre perimeter to a 26 centimetre perimeter. And that's what you're going to be looking at today. Now here you can see a table which shows Kaya and Marley drew squares, so we're not looking at rectangles, squares, on some squared paper, and they recorded the area and the perimeter. So on this column you've got the length of each side of the square. So for example, this one would be a square which had 1 centimetre sides. As it's a square, it's obviously got all the sides the same length. For this square, the area was 1 centimetre squared, the perimeter was 4 centimetres. For a square which has 2 centimetre length sides, area is 4 centimetres squared, perimeter is 8 centimetres, and so on. Now, your mini challenge is, if they drew squares which had sides of, let's put the 6 centimetre one here, and the 7 centimetre one here, because I've got the bubbles in the way, can you predict the area and the perimeter for each? It's a couple of hints. Have a look at these numbers. The area for all of these squares are all square numbers. So when you multiply one number by itself, and they are going up in square numbers. So 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, and so on. Hint number 2, the perimeters look like the 4 times table. So each time the square gets bigger, the perimeter increases by 4 centimetres. So using those hints, what would be the area of a square which has sides of 6 centimetres? What would be the next squared number? Well done if you said 36 centimetres squared, because 6 times 6 is 36. What would the perimeter be for a square that has sides of 6 centimetres? Have a look at the pattern. Well done if you said 24 centimetres. Okay, let's see if we can do the same for a square with sides of 7 centimetres in length. The next squared number, 7 sevens, my hardest times table when I was your age. I hope none of you are ever going to forget it because of that, is 49. Well done if you said 49 centimetres squared. And then the perimeter, what's the next number to come in this pattern in our 4 times table? Well done if you said 28 centimetres. So you're going to be continuing this investigation, so to speak, with your challenges today. There are 2 sheets for the mild and 2 sheets for the hot. So you can pick and choose between the two. One of the mild sheets and one of the hot sheets are the same. So in essence, there are 3 different sheets. What you need to do is have a look at these shapes and then label them according to the descriptions on the side. In order to find the correct labels, you are going to have to find the area and the perimeter for each of these shapes. Okay, so that is what the mild ones look like. The hot ones are the same. Let's just have a go at one of them. I'm going to just choose this one. So this one I need to know the area. So I know I need to multiply 1, 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. So I know the area is 8 centimetres squared. The perimeter, my little Dave, he's going to walk around. He's going to walk 2 centimetres added to 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 centimetres added to 4 centimetres. 2, 4 is 6. Another 2 centimetres is 8. Another 4 centimetres is 12. So this shape has a perimeter of 12 centimetres. So I look at my labels and I need one that has an area of 8 centimetres. So it could be this one or this one, and a perimeter of 12 must be C. So this is shape C. That's how you go about that one. If you're, there's your answer sheets for both there. If you're a bit stuck, have a go at this activity with an adult. And finally, there's some check your understanding questions to end the lesson. I hope you enjoy.